Manchester, ladies and gentlemen, Christian Soda! Your referee in charge when the action begins, Mr. Simon Stadnitsky.
What a treat we have right here in between these two men. I mean, we know how good Shea is, but Christian Soda just has so many weapons that can make this a problem and perhaps take that O away from Shea. Already off to a fast start here. Good head movement on the outside jab, trying to take the level there, did Christian Soda. Not able to get it. Shea able to shrug him off with the hips and going back to the inside leg kick right there as well. Left hand to the right. We talked about the blitzes and then tries to get his own trip, but Shea turns it round, chases his own takedown, but once again Soda's back on it, and they're both having to operate at such a high, quick, fast level here because they're fresh, they're clean, and the scrambles are happening fast.
Yeah, on paper this should be a striker versus somebody who's going to be a KO artist versus somebody who's great on the ground. But we also have to remember Soda's coming off of 2 rear naked choke wins. He can win it anywhere, and he seems to be wanting to prove that now. But Ingram is not accepting that at all. After taking some big strikes, he's now on the offensive in the grappling.
You talked about Soda coming down from welterweight, right? I mean, he's going to be the bigger, more physical guy you would expect. But Shea right here trying to prove that you're not just going to push me around and take me down in this one. Trying to work for a takedown against a cage of his own. Ultimately, of course, as well, this can drain your gas tank if you're trying to dig and chase this. And a beautiful whizzer kick over the top into full mount. But well done by Shea.
Well
just
done.
Gets out of that position, scrambles through. And that's just drilling in the gym and hard training to be able to react in those situations and just immediately transition back. And look at him. 2 seconds later, he's trying to backpack him.
Wow. Yeah, you thought for sure that trip meant Christian Soda was going to be dominating on top, but no. Ingram here is making him work and making him absolutely wear all of that weight right now.
I mean, Shea is just so good everywhere. It's hard to put a pin in where he excels best at. He's just one of those guys who's able to comfortably operate everywhere with inside the fight. And now, happy to hold this body lock. Trip there on the inside, extends the leg. That was really, really smooth. And now still locked on with the body lock. It might be possible that Soda's going to take top position. He's going to try and strip that left leg as he's trying to peel it over and tuck it in to get that hook in right there. But, there we go. And he's got the arm trapped as well. If he can drag him down and hunt for that choke, this might be it. Is that the arm still in there? It is. Look at the right arm of Soda right there. Tucked in away under the left leg. This is BJ Penn style here, Jason.
It's just so slick. Every single time you think Soda's going to get something going, Ingram figures out a way to either reverse the position or just turn it into something entirely out of the blue for him. And now he's on the back again, on the ground, which is even worse this time.
Crossing his feet, but I think it's okay because he's controlling that arm right now. And the fact that he hasn't been able to sink a rear naked choke in yet, but Christian Soda's got one arm, does say a lot about the sub-defense of Christian Soda right now. He needs to try and find an arm under the neck before that right arm comes out because he's got an opportunity right now to finish the fight. He just needs to find a little moment. The chin is staying tucked on Christian Soda as well. And don't forget, the clock is running down. And there it is, end of the first round.
Extraordinary close round. Very, very difficult to score that one. The better strikes definitely landed from Soda, but then it all went into Ingram's realm for the rest of it.
Little highlights package here. Right high kick misses there for Ingram. Stiff jab, level change. He doesn't commit to it, but he gets the second one. There's a lovely trip. Straight into mount. And look, he has this underhook, and he uses that to just rotate from the bottom all the way to the knees and straight back to the feet. Lovely trip there. That's Daniel Cormier style, just extending out your leg and then stays latched on with the body lock and able to chase down to the back and get that hook in and start working for the choke and also trap the arm at the same time, Jason.
Ingram is a strong man. I don't know if you noticed just watching those highlights. He just muscled him over. That was just insane. Going from full mount to taking.
Look how calm he is as well. Look at the calmness of Shea. You see in the eyes of Christian a little wide-eyed, maybe like, okay, this guy's might be a little bit tougher than I thought maybe, but Soda's still 100% in this fight, has many ways to make things work for him.
If you're in the corner of Soda, you're telling him to stay away from the ground. Keep it on the feet.
Second round here in 5 rounds for the amateur lightweight title. The full contact contender 35. Inside leg kick. A little high there. Can we get some time to recover? Coach will send him to the corner. And it came up there as well. It's a shame, they did just already take a break. We see how long Shea Ingram needs here. Ref is going to have a few words with him. Looks like time back in.
There we go. Nice and quick.
There we go, straight back into it. All right hand there by Shea, but
oh, these blitzes.
The blitzes of Christian. He does move forward and throw those long limbs right down the pipe nicely, and he added a few shots right there as well. Shea trying to dictate the pace once again, stick the jab in his face. Love the way that Christian level changes when he sticks his own in there as well, though. Gets under those shots coming back. So clean and so accurate from Shea Ingram there, Jason.
Ingram here looking to show off his prowess on the feet, landed a three-punch combination there, and now he's back into a grappling position. That could mean another takedown.
Did a great job rotating to the back right there as well. Still, again, holding onto these body locks as soon as he gets them. Good job by Christian. He's trying to address that now as well. He's done a good job breaking it, but he's staying in this clinch position, and that didn't work out for him in the first round. Let's see if he can make it work better. There he goes, swims for the underhook, but Shea backs up, falls over, throwing the head kick. Right hand just misses. He goes straight into a driving double leg takedown, but Shea's hunting for those underhooks, and now he's on the neck. Might just use this to control position, gets a little snap down, but Christian stays up high. Nice work right there as well. Look out for those knees to the body if he doesn't commit to this choke. There it is.
Nice knee.
And then again, use the threat of the choke to take him back to the fence.
Yeah, this is where he wants to be. This is where he was all throughout the first round. This really became the story of it by the closing of it.
Big knee up the middle there as well. Latching onto a single leg takedown. Christian Soda now switching to the double. Shea seemed very calm in this position as well, but he does pull the legs out. Didn't even need to get them, but straight back to the feet is Shea. Now trying to snake that left hook in as well, using that fence well to stop him from transitioning to the back. Now trying to level change again right there and attack that single leg. We'll go back to the double. This is a good non-stop assault right here from Christian Soda, really trying to wrestle as much as he can, but once again, even without the underhooks, you know, on both sides, Shea's able to reverse these positions.
Yeah, Christian instigating some of these exchanges, but Ingram managing to impose his will in these positions. Might try to grab for a neck here, but yeah, he's too far towards the center there.
Now trying to attack a high crotch with Shea Ingram. See if he can get his hands locked together. Right arm's under the neck, but if he chokes him out with that, I'll eat my hat. I mean, that's... but he's probably just using it to threaten as well. Make it uncomfortable. Nice knees to the body there as well. Christian landing a few shots. Shea back to the center, 10 seconds left in this second round. Non-stop action so far between these two men. Outside leg kick, right hand drops
him. Big shot.
Puts the hook in as well, but he's going to be out of time here probably for the end of this round. There we go.
Wow, well done, well done. Yeah, Christian's going to have to make use of all three of these last rounds or get a finish in order to steal this fight back. But who knows, that first round could have been scored either way. It really depends on if you score that early damage or that takedown in control that you saw at the end for Ingram. Very competitive fight all throughout.
Yeah, very competitive, and you know, Christian is always trying to change up the strategy, always trying to find a way to inflict damage or find a way to control or take down Shea, but Shea's just able to answer every single time. That's what it feels like to me, and then reverse position, and then Soda attacks again and Shea reverses position. And you know, if you ask me, Christian's going to need to try and land something big, try and get him down, try and beat him up, do some damage, slow down, or shake the confidence of Shea Ingram here.
Yeah, and those takedown attempts are opening up so much for Ingram as well. That threat of the takedown is very much an imposing threat all throughout this fight.
All right, here we go, ready for the third round of a possible 5. Straight back at it here. Christian Soda, Shea Ingram. Low leg kick, just pulled out of range there by Shea. It's a fakes, jab. Good job reading the takedown, hits the sprawl. Look at him wrap that right arm under the neck as well. Not just sprawling, but also immediately trying to threaten the choke. And so those blitzes of Soda, they're very dangerous, but Shea's been able to read all of them so far.
Ooh, just trying to take his head off with that right hand.
Oh, that uppercut was close as well, right up the middle. I love the snapping jab of Shea and then the fake jab. And now the right hand instead as well, mixing it up. Just getting Soda to think about what's coming next. No real takedown attempt. Oh, right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook. Again there. Oh, he's putting it on. Christian Soda landing a flurry of punches right there, and that's the blitz we talked about. Those are some hard shots,
Dude,
Jay.
if I was in his corner, I'd be yelling, breakaway. He's having all this success on the feet. He's not having much on the ground. It seems like he wants to prove a point here, that he can hang anywhere the fight goes, and he is to an extent. And there you go. He's got the top control, so, you know, he could be proving that wrong. Maybe the coaches know.
Well, this is the first takedown as well that he's gotten that Shea hasn't immediately popped back out of. And it's got to, you know, you got to think it's because some of those strikes are landing and starting to slow down Shea Ingram a little bit. And now he's got a bit of control as well. If we can get another takedown and some ground and pound, he could really change this fight. He's got that body lock. He's almost going over himself right there as well, though. Got to be careful of that.
Yeah, that was really close.
Balance on display for Shea. Looks like he's going to try and repummel with that left hand up the middle, grab himself an underhook. Christian breaking 2 shots on the reshoot there. He loves to get these takedowns, and you know he's coming off 2 submission wins. You got to believe that's where he thinks he might be able to finish this fight. But like you said, he's doing real well on the feet.
Yeah, he's absolutely, I think he's taken back the momentum so far for this round. Managing to put the grappling on Shea, which is, I think, a point that he wants to prove tonight.
Oh,
nice
a long straight right as well from Christian Soda. And for the first time, I feel like Shea Ingram is now shooting. And there's a good sprawl, as you said, Jason, from Christian Soda right there. Hips to the mat, and now the momentum perhaps is about to swing in his direction.
I do wonder if Soda's starting to slow down. I mean, you can see how much more labored that head kick was.
Oh!
But some big combinations still there for him.
Trading right there, absolutely trading. Knee to the body. There's one in return.
It's such an incredible pace, man.
It really is, you know, and they could have 2 rounds after this as well. Only 3 minutes at amateur here, but they are still 15 minutes in total for a fight.
Just what the doctor ordered for Ingram. This is what he wants. At least a bit of reprieve at the end of this round to say, no, I can still... Oh, nice uppercut for Soda, though.
Great third round there.
Momentum swings back in Soda's favor.
Yeah, I would say that's probably the first round you could give comfortably, perhaps to Christian Soda with those big shots. Let's see them. Taps out the jab there, rear hand parry, right hand, left hook, right hand. And again, this snap jab from Ingram. He took a fake right there when Shea faked. Christian didn't react, he just went forward. He just went forward and threw punches, which is what you want to do. You want to be constantly waiting like that. So if he can continue to make that read, he can use those fakes to his advantage.
Yeah, amazing job by Christian to regain the momentum. Ingram still has 2 more rounds. Any man's fight. And that first round is so hard to score. I mean, yeah, this is a very, very close fight. All right, nice sign of respect here. Championship rounds. Let's see who can steal it, who can take over.
All right, 2 still to play for here for the lightweight title. Between these 2 amateurs, back to the leg kicks is Shea. Nice one in return from Soda. Both men still looking relatively fresh, considering that we are in the championship rounds right now. Nice low outside leg kick.
You've seen a lot of movement out of Ingram in particular there. Got the jab through as well.
He's got a very nice jab, Ingram. Really quick. There it is again, doubles it up.
Well done.
Touching on the chin. Left shot to the body, though, from Soda. And looks like Christian likes to land. As soon as he lands, he's going back in on those takedown attempts right here. But he's not had a ton of success except in the last round. Let's see, like we said, if that momentum can continue. There's a left high kick. Guard was up, though, for Shea Ingram.
Yeah, it does appear to be that it's going the way of who's got the better gas tank, but any shot can land at any moment. Oh, speaking of which, right and a left lands for Shea.
Good job cutting the angle right there, putting a straight left behind the ear. Christian Soda was great footwork from Shea, who's now trying to step back, advance in with his double jab. Goes back to southpaw here. Trying to stay loose on the outside. No big commitments from either guy so far in this round. They might just be trying to save themselves, knowing that we've still got 2 rounds to fight. The jab, though, working from this round. There's a nice head kick. Head kick! Chin. That landed clean.
He ate that.
Christian Soda straight back on the takedown attempt, though. Definitely wants to clinch up and get some recovery time after that one. That was a clean head kick.
Yeah, that was a clean shot. He just ate it, came forward. Great job by him to get the clinch and try to slow it down. Maybe a cup shot there. The ref has not acknowledged it, so we're going to continue against the cage here.
Oh,
Nice
lovely
grip.
takedown. But Shea straight back to the feet. But if he doesn't address that body lock, he might be going for another ride almost immediately.
Ingram is super, super tricky. Just when you think you have him, he'll pop right back up like that.
Trying to attack that Kimura there on the far side, at least as a deterrent to stop that takedown as well. Now going to try and dig that underhook with the right hand. Already had the left, using it to put Soda back against the fence line. Talking to the ref about something here as well, but Shea right in his corner right now, going to be able to get some advice on how best to finish this takedown. Looks like he wants to strip that right leg away and go to the single leg, but at the moment using the shoulder, using the head pressure to keep Christian Soda against the fence.
And you got to think with that head kick that he landed earlier, this kind of pressure that he's putting forward, he's making Soda eat everything at this point. Nice combination though on the break from Soda.
Oh, right hand.
Take the momentum.
One teep to the body, 1-2 from Christian Soda as well. Shea circling back to the center.
Oh,
the level change, fake up the sprawl, but
nice
two shots
combination.
landed there for Shea.
The
Double
jab.
sticking it on the chin. 10 seconds left in this round. Body shot, eats a right hand over the top right here. Long left hook and the straight right as well from Christian Soda, who's marching him down as best he can. Woo. And there is the end of the fourth round. One more round to decide it.
Oh, this is so unpredictable. The swings, the momentum swings are just back and forth. I would say probably I've got Ingram up. I would say I've got cleanly 2 rounds for him. Maybe the first you could give to Soda, and the third you could give to Soda. It really just depends on how you scored that first round. But the head kick landed in the last for Ingram. And then he also had the pressure against the cage. There were some good shots that were landed by Soda, but I thought just a little bit more was done by Ingram after that. And that head kick was the biggest shot, maybe even though the whole fight to this point.
It was nice. I mean, it was all toes and foot. You know, the shin's going to do a bit more damage, but it still landed right on the chin of Christian Soda right there.
Yeah, it's down to the gas tank here in the 5th round, I would argue.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Ref Simon separating them, calls them in to fight. Here we go. Amateur lightweight title on the line right here. Very close fight so far. Little fake right there from Shea, outside leg kick.
Nice.
Oh, that right hand. Trying to power it through, just Christian Soda went under the armpit instead. Oh, straight in here. Oh, front kick sends him down to the mat.
Oh, that is such a big move. That's such a big shot to land at this point in the fight.
Every time he lands, though, every time he gets hurt, Christian Soda's right back on the wrestling and giving him time to recover. And again, the level change. Nice stop that time from Shea. Can he put the combinations together to set up a finish? Christian Soda landed a right hand right over the left arm of Shea Ingram right there as well. Rattles the chin.
It's about to be the longest 2 minutes of these men's lives the way this is going so far. Absolutely at the end of their gas tanks. Going for everything here.
Pushing him up against the fence is Shea, just trying to get a bit of control. Separating back to the center. The hands are coming lower and lower for Christian Soda, but he's still throwing shots and landing. Shea seemingly unfazed right now. Lovely lead uppercut. Tries to put the head kick on the end of it. Jumping front kick that lands. Double knees as well to the body. But Soda is still here, firing back. Walking into these shots, Jason.
What chins these men have.
Oh, double jab, right hand for Christian Soda. His arms are by his hips, Jay. He cannot lift his hands up, but it doesn't matter. He's still moving forward. And that went low.
Okay, he acknowledged that immediately. Nice sportsmanship from Soda. We've seen fighters in the past that will continue to swarm. He immediately recognized it, stepped away. Great job by the referee to call to a stop to the action. This could be good for either man at this stage. We've got about a minute left.
Yeah, that they wouldn't mind a bit of a break right now with about a minute left on the clock. In this 5th and final round, I mean, whoever wants this title can try and claim it right now. You've got to think that probably Shea is up on the scorecards. But it has been a tough fight to score, and that's not our job right here. So the judges will be doing that cage side. All we can do is watch this final minute with the double jabs coming out from Shea. Trying to corral Christian.
Uppercut.
And they keep colliding here in the center, exchanging. There's a right hand for Christian and a left hand and another right hand, and he's just walking forward. Getting tagged with a jab, but it doesn't seem to matter.
Oh, they are trading. We're seeing the best of both men here. in the last minute.
I mean, Shea may have ran an entire mile in this fight, moving backwards away from the pressure of Soda in these last couple of rounds. Lovely level change. He's probably going to finish it. He's deep on it. He's got the back leg hooked as well. And finally drags Christian Soda to the mat with just about 30 seconds or so left in this round and in this fight. Still hunting for a rear naked choke right here, but can Soda shake him off? It looks like he's about to.
He just barely hangs on. Oh, man.
Oh, he's high up here. The right arm is sneaking under the neck. Are we going to see a late finish? He might roll all the way over the top. He's trying to shake him off right now. There he goes. But he's going to switch to a knee bar.
10 seconds.
And Soda with the long limbs able to rain down the ground and pound right here. Oh, is he trying to toe hold him here? We can't even see. He hasn't got the leg extended.
I think he was grabbing the cage there. Well done. What a fight. That is a title fight if I've ever seen one. Competitive to the very ends. Neither man was willing to give up an inch. They both look exhausted. They both look like they had nothing left. And then blitz would happen. And speaking of which, here's one from both men. Ingram getting the better of that with a front kick. Oh.
Yeah, that front kick was nasty. I mean, Christian Soda's got a chin right here. He got hit with a lot of shots, was able to ride through all of them, kept coming back and putting combinations on his opponent. I mean, it's actually a really tough fight to score right here as well.
Incredibly tough.
There's a little jab and then a jab as he circles out right there as well from Shea.
Yeah, this fight is ending. This fight is ending with some fire at the end of it here. You can see these combinations just going back and forth, more blitzes. I have no idea who won this, guys. The first and fifth are swing rounds for me. Very tough one to score.
All right, well, the judges' scorecards have come in. We are about to find out. Ronnie Rollins is making his way back inside the cage for the official decision. Who will be the new amateur lightweight champion?
Ladies and gentlemen, before we move to the result, give it up to both fighters for going to war for 5 rounds. But there can be only one FCC amateur lightweight champion. Your winner, via unanimous decision, in the blue corner, Shea Ingram!
Add that to the list of this man's accolades right there. Shea Ingram now 8-0 and officially the amateur lightweight champion here at Full Contact Contender. Add that to his other titles he's picked up on the regional scene, and I don't know when this man is going pro, but he is definitely one to watch, Jason.
Oh my God, yeah, he showed things. Both men showed things in this fight, but he showed he can hang on the feet, and that was a question going up against a real sniper like Christian Soda. What a performance, what a title fight. Absolutely lived up to the billing on this one. Incredible fight.
Just one amateur title fight left now before we will be switching over to UFC Fight Pass for our main event. So let's set it up right here. Ronnie is ready to call back one of our reigning champions. And let's hand over now.
And now